Yes, you guys might see that it didn't come out perfect. Like the corners are a little bit off and these holes didn't come out good at all because I printed it without supports. I should have made it with supports. So next item I will print, I will definitely use all the supports settings that are possible. But I think I can fix these holes and make this usable, even though it's not fully what I intended it to be. Okay, this is as good edit as it gets. I think it's still usable. I just have to go and see how the birds like it. I think the openings could be a little bit wider, since it seems to be, like you can see, it's just right for their heads. So it can be a little difficult for them to move around in there. And also these walls altogether, these walls that, like you can see, it's all the time takes its head out of it. I think because the walls block its vision, so it cannot see is there some danger nearby or what's happening. So it cannot just eat. It has to be doing this checking around. I think the walls might have been a mistake. I think it might work just fine without the walls. Maybe in the second model I fix it. And I think the holes could be a little bit bigger too. Like maybe 3 centimeters. I think these holes are now the width of the hole is 2.5 centimeters. Seems to work pretty well. Nevertheless, I think I will just let them have it and they can now have another place to eat. So not a total failure. I still got a usable 3D print out of this experiment. Yeah, the openings are definitely too tight for them. Need to fix that. Okay, so this is the model I made for it in Blender. My first time using Blender, so it was quite a learning experience. But this is how it should have looked. As you see, these are these slopes here, which should have helped the food staying on these holes. And if you look inside of it, there were meant to be these kind of details here. Like these were rounded and it was supposed to be a circular hole, but obviously it didn't turn out quite that way. I didn't use any supports. I should have used supports, but you try and you learn. Next time I do it better, and in the next model I will make the holes 3 centimeters circle, like the diameter 3 centimeters, and I think I will consider removing these dividers altogether because it seems like the birds, it makes them like a worry because they cannot see, and I'm not sure how much they will add to the no spill property, like how much do they actually block the food from going from here to here. I don't think they will do that much. Like this edge and this slope, I think they are enough. So I even might turn this into a simple, more simple like solution where there is like these are like not curved like they are now, and there this is not curved, so that there is just a like it's very simple then, and they can just. But I will one thing I will keep is these, like these middle walls that are inside the plane where they are eating these, because my idea with them was that in some videos where the feeders are like this, the birds when they eat from them and they throw around the food inside of it, the food, even though it doesn't come out of the hole where they are eating, it comes out of the next hole. Like the food they are eating from this, and then they just throw out food from the adjacent hole. So my idea with these middle walls inside of the thing was to prevent that if the bird is eating from this hole, it cannot like it cannot throw the food from this hole eating to out of this hole because there is this barrier. But yeah, and I don't really, now that I'm thinking about it more, I don't like, it might not have been a smart move to make the hole so like dense. I guess this would be a very good design with smaller birds, like if they are just 2 weeks old, because then they can go very much, maybe use every hole, and then the heads are not so big, so there would be more room. So I maybe give that model that I now have to the brooder box or something where the birds are smaller, and make another entirely another model for the big birds. Yeah, this kind of project with the no spill quail feeder. Yep.